Hello everyone, I just posted this question in the last 2 days. So today I will show you how can you solve this antilog. The question says, what is the antilog of this? So you have to take note that in notation, this 2 bar 0.3726, it means -2 plus 0.3726, because this bar, it is indicating what? Negative sign. And therefore, if you say -2 plus 0.3726 at the end, you will end with this. So the next thing that you are going to do is that the antilog of what? The antilog of this, it is the same thing as what? Let me say the antilog, it is the same thing as 10 to the power of what? Power of 2 bar 0.3726, or it is equals to 10 raised to the power of -2 plus 0.372. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that I have to first take a look to this. This 10 to the power of -2 plus 0.372, it is the same thing as this. And you have to take note that also this, it is also the same thing as what I'll write here. It is the same thing as 10 to -2 multiplied by 10 to what? 10 to 0.3726. So as you can see, automatically the antilog of this now become this, because I separate these numbers, why I have -2 and also plus 0.3726. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that this 10 to -2 is the same thing as 0.01, and therefore I have to say multiplied by, as you all know, 10 raised to negative 10 raised to the power of 0.37 raised to the power of this, which is 0.3726. It is the same thing as saying the antilog. The antilog of what? Of 0.3726. So it is the same thing as saying 0.01 multiplied by what? By antilog of what? Of this, because antilog of this is the same thing as saying 10 to the power of 0.3726. So you have to take note of that. So how can I find the antilog of 0.3726? So you have to take note. I'm going to find the antilog of 0.376. So if you are going to find the antilog, the first thing that you are going to do is that this, I have 0.37, so I have to first take a look to the first two numbers, which is 37, and don't forget I have 0 at the first. So antilog, it is always start with negative. So I will first take a look to this first two number. After finding this two number, then I will go through what? Through the value of 2. After them, I will go through the difference of 6. But let me show you. So as you can see, this is what? This is a table of antilog, but I have to clean all those things. So guys, don't forget that we are going to find the antilog of what? I said 0.01 multiplied by the antilog of what? Antilog of 0.3726. So how can I find antilog in this table? So the first thing that you are going to take a look is that just focus on the first two numbers. I have 37. So this 37, I have to go I have to first take a look to this x and look for 37. And antilog, it's always stand with negative sign because I already have 0 at the first. So I have to take a look to 37. Here, I already find 37. This is 37. Let me show you. This is 37. Yeah, this is 37. I hope you already see it. So after finding 37, then we have to take a look to this 2. What should I going to do with this 2? So I have to first take a look to this. I have 0, I have 1, and I have 2. So I have to take a look to this 2. Sorry, I have to take a look to this 2. Come, and I'll come across until I came across to what? To 37. So as you can see, what I get what? I get this 2,355. So I have what? I have 2,355. Take note of that. So after then, the next number I have 6. So the last number I'll just going directly through what? Through the common difference. I have to take a look to the difference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll kindly go directly to 6. So 6. So in 6, I'll come across through the 37, which is 3. So this is the number, which is 3. This is the number. So my common difference is 3. So what should I do? Then I am going to say, since the common difference is 3, so I have to say plus 3. If I say plus 3 at the end, I'll get 2, 3, 5, 8. So after then, I'm going to say this 0.01, I'll say 0.01 multiplied by this antilog of what? The antilog of this that I already find. So I will say multiply by 2, 3, 5, 8. If you multiply this in your calculator, at the end, the final solution of this will now be what? Will now be 0.0235 as the final solution, which is the antilog of this, of the question that we are giving. This is the actual question, 2.3726. So this is the question, this is the answer. If this video is more helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks you for watching and do have a nice day.